They thought she was weak, small, breakable. She was the youngest among the diplomatic envoy Earth had sent to the Cathari Alliance, a quiet girl with wide eyes and an old scar on her temple. They called her Leah. She smiled too softly, spoke too little. The other species barely noticed her except to laugh. The Grolvek ambassador once muttered, "Human ornament," in his gravel voice. They didn't know what Earth really sent. She was the weapon. When the Scorn Syndicate bombed the Peace Summit, vaporizing half the council chamber in a flash of light and plasma, panic erupted. The delegation from Earth was caught in the blast radius. Bodies fell, screams echoed, fires licked the high walls, and Leah, delicate, quiet Leah, was buried under stone and dust. The Scan called it a warning. They didn't know it was a trigger. Leah stood. The debris cracked off her skin like old bark. Her eyes glowed literally, not metaphorical courage, not poetic resilience. No, her pupils flared with bioluminescent threads of sapphire and ultraviolet. The nano-warfare code in her blood, developed in Earth's black labs and forbidden by over 30 interstellar treaties, awoke. A single whisper escaped her lips. Target acquired. The Skarn foot soldiers, cocky from their surprise attack, moved in to finish what they started. They saw a small human girl brushing off dust. They did not see the quantum ripple in the air or the shifting of gravitational lines as her neural implants aligned with orbital satellites. The first Khan soldier raised his weapon. He didn't get to fire. His body folded in half, spine snapping like dry wood. Leah didn't touch him. She simply looked his way. The next two fired plasma bolts. The bolts curved mid-air curve diverted by localized gravitational warping. One shot slammed into a Skarn walker, the other melted through a bulkhead. Leah walked forward, steps precise, mechanical yet fluid. Each movement triggered algorithms older than the war itself. Each breath released microscopic drones from under her skin. She wasn't just fighting. She was learning. Cathari guards watched from behind scorched pillars, frozen. One whispered, "What is she?" Another said, "She's human." But the eldest among them, a scholar who remembered the Sol Wars, whispered, "She's the kind of human you pray never walks into your system." By the time the orbital reinforcements arrived, the Skarn force was decimated. No shots fired from the remaining humans. No reinforcements from Earth. Just Leah standing on top of twisted metal, eyes dimming, chest heaving not from exhaustion but from restraint. The Cathari High Council demanded an explanation. Earth's ambassador, bloodied and bruised, simply said, "You asked us to prove we could protect this alliance. We sent her." The galaxy learned two things that day. First, that Earth no longer played fair. Second, that harming a human, any human, was no longer a matter of diplomacy. It was a declaration of war. And Leah, she went back to her seat, quiet, calm, scarred. She smiled that same soft smile, but no one ever called her an ornament again.